Alright, let's talk about the DCU. Because personally, in my opinion, it's gone to a point now. I've seen so many people switching up and hating on the DCU. I've seen people hating on it ever since day one. And I've just seen a whole bunch of videos being made, especially after the release of Supergirl, which flopped, about how the DCU is cooked and how everything's ruined and James Gunn needs to go quit and just get fired and stuff like that. And calm down, calm down, calm the pitchforks down. Look, the DCU has existed for roughly about 2 years. So, like, it started in late 2023 with Creature Commandos, or no, sorry, late 2024 with Creature Commandos. Then we had Superman. Then we had Peacemaker season 2. Then we had like the crypto special, and then now we have Supergirl, and we're expecting Lanterns and other stuff to be released soon. And if I'm being honest, in this 1 to 2 year span of the DCU so far, I think it was pretty good, if I'm being honest. I've already talked about how I love Superman. Like, I love the Superman movie. I'll probably gonna make a video glazing that some other time. I loved Supergirl. Well, didn't love, but I liked Supergirl. I thought it was fine. Peacemaker season 2 was good, except the ending. I thought that was just kind of meh. And the crypto specials, I haven't watched those, so I can't really say anything. And Creature Commandos, also solid show. I liked it. But I feel like the hate for James Gunn has got to stop.
Get the hell out! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Okay.
Get out! Get out!
Now hold on. I'm not gonna be glazing the gun in this video, okay? I think James Gunn is a good director. I love his Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. I love some of his movies. And I even love Superman, which he directed. But it's gotta stop. I've seen people switch up on James Gunn saying how he's ruining DC and how he's ruined DC, which I feel like people need to stop, especially some of you Snyder fans. You guys need to realize how cooked we were as a DC community. Say what you want about Snyder. I don't hate Zack Snyder. I thought he had his vision, but his vision was ass, bro. Like, come on. Like, when I look at the original plans he had for the DCEU, with Lois getting impregnated by Bruce Wayne and Superman becoming evil, I'm sorry. I get the vision, what he was going for. Zack's whole thing was he wanted to have superheroes in the real world and how they would react. And the costume designs in those movies is great. And overall, I still have some found like sense of appreciation for those movies because I grew up watching them. I'm a kid who was born in 2009, so most of the DC universe that I knew was the DCEU and the DC AMU and like the DC animated universe. Like, that's what I grew up watching as a DC fan. So I totally get people who hate it, but I still have a soft spot for these movies in my heart. I even love Ben Affleck's Batman and Henry Cavill as Superman because, in my opinion, they were perfect casting. It's just the studio kind of did them dirty, and the way how they were treated as characters or handled in the source material or in their respective like roles wasn't well enough, man. It wasn't good. It really was not good. As much as I love Henry Cavill, that gorgeous man, I'm straight by the way, he just like, he's a cool Superman. He's got the look for it, and he's definitely got the acting performance for it. But I felt like his Superman was so soulless and had zero like he felt like just a serious, overly serious protagonist. He didn't really feel like the hopeful symbol or the dorky, what the hey dude type of guy, which is why I like David Cornsweet a lot more and why he's personally my favorite Superman, despite how people be calling him weak and saying how he's a pathetic Superman. I like his Superman, man. Like, I could maybe here and there point out like, oh yeah, maybe some scenes he's weaker, but that doesn't matter to me. For me, what makes Superman like a good character isn't the fact that he's so strong and capable and stuff like that. It's his heart. It's the fact that he has the power to literally take over the world and become a Viltrumite if he wants to, but he chooses not to. He chooses to be a good person, going as far as even saving a squirrel, which I like that. I like the fact that a man so strong is so kind and loving and caring. And like, let me not forget, when the Superman movie released back last year, same time of year or two, like, when that movie released, everybody was like on a hope streak for 2 weeks. Everybody was so positive and everything was great. And now people are switching up on it. I'm like, damn, it's really crazy. But back to the DCEU or DCU, I think the DCU only problem is that they focus too much on characters that are unknown, and they need to get their roster together because we're approaching like 3 to 4 years, and if we don't have like a Batman or any Batman announcements, zero content for Wonder Woman, like genuinely, I made a video about it, like it was one of my first videos I've ever recorded, but DC hates Wonder Woman and I don't know why. Give my girl a show or a movie or something, like I don't even want a Wonder Woman show, I just want a movie. They don't have Flash. We're getting Lanterns, so I guess we'll have to see how that turns out, but it's really not that bad as most people make it out to be, in my opinion. And I feel like we just need to let them cook for a while. They may have had some misses here and there, but come on, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. They haven't even had the same lifespan as the DCEU, which was going on for like 10 years. It ended after a 10-year run of some good projects, some really bad projects, and some mid projects. So I feel like, why can't we just give the same grace to the DCU now? And honestly, I feel like the DCU isn't off to a bad start. It's just they have to get their roster together. They have to focus. I understand that they don't want to be like Marvel and have this phase 1, phase 2, like structure, and I totally support that. DC should do their own thing. They should be their own studio and have their own vision, and that's cool. But I feel like what they're doing with how a good script and they're making a movie for it, or that's just not gonna work, in my opinion. Like, we need to have a established universe of characters. The one thing I will give the DCU credit, and it's one thing I've been happy about ever since Superman, is I like how the universe just exists, and everything is just already here. It really feels comic booky, which I love. And then I noticed it in the Supergirl movie, like Lobo just sitting in a bar, or having some random characters just show up, like Mr. Terrific or Crypto, or any character from the DC universe can just show up and they already exist. It's really cool instead of going with the whole origin story route. And it's one of the favorite parts of the DCU so far. I just think they don't take it to advantage, because I don't know how Superman has existed for 3 years and never even encountered or gone up to Batman. There is zero word on Batman, zero word of Wonder Woman, even though Cersei existed and she made an appearance in Creature Commando, sorry. So I just feel like they need to get their act together with that. And James Gunn, please, for the love of God, give us some good movies. Give me a Wonder Woman project.
And my life is yours.
That's what I have for today. Appreciate you guys for making the end video. Let me know what your thoughts are about the DCU, and see you guys in the next one.
What the dog doing?